Hello, I'm Sandra Lee with MiracleInspirations.com and the Breathe Life's Inspirations blog. This is the Your Health on Stress and What You Can Do series. Today, I want to talk about set a healing intention. I want to talk about healing from a perspective that I haven't really discussed before. Anytime there is a physical issue, mental, emotional, spiritual issue, any kind of thing going on that's creating symptoms, thinking about what must have happened before that builds into that set of symptoms. It's not just what's happening right now. For anything to manifest, particularly physically, it has to have been going on in your life, in your diet, in your thought processes, in your behavior patterns, in your activity levels for a really long time for something to manifest physically. Something that I often see as a massage therapist for many years is people who have shoulder and neck pain. Looking at that this isn't caused just by what's been going on now, what's been going on in the past months, or what's been going on even for the past several years. Usually it takes a whole lifetime of stress, injuries, circumstances that have built into that set of symptoms. So we really need to take account of all of those when doing any sort of healing process. Anything that is going to help the person be less symptomatic and ultimately to heal requires taking account of all of those things. I've been doing biofield tuning here for several months and working with people individually and in groups. And this area of the neck and shoulders is very commonly an area where I wind up going. Part of that is that it's just an area where people chronically have stress and symptoms. Tight shoulders, tight neck. Super common symptom. So part of what I'm working with when trying to help people create energetic balance in that area that can then contribute to an easing of symptomology is things like responsibility or stress. Stress is carried on the neck and shoulders. Certainly, the stresses going on in the world today are activating that in people, causing this weight, this load of responsibility that people are carrying around, but also people's history of stress, of being responsible for other people, or for putting food on the table, or raising children, or taking care of parents, or whatever the responsibilities and stresses may be. So that's just an example, looking at all of the different things that feed into the symptoms. In a lot of cases, when people have physical symptoms, they tend to think that it's just physical things that are feeding into that. Injuries, falls. But looking at the emotional and energetic experience as well. As a massage therapist now for 28 years, very frequently, I am working with people and helping them become aware of the things that were going on in their life. For example, when an actual injury occurred. Those stresses, those experiences store in that area of the body. And by bringing awareness of that to the person as we are doing the body work, that enables them to make the connection between that stress, that experience, and the place where they're having symptoms now. And in biofield tuning, I help people to be able to release those things from those stored areas. Release those traumas, those injuries, those stresses, those experiences from their energetic body. And in my experience, something needs to be resolved energetically before it's possible for it to be fully resolved physically. So doing both at the same time can be a very valuable process. So, when you set a healing intention for yourself, what needs to be considered in that? Look at the whole spectrum of stresses and experiences and traumas, life events, maybe inherited things that may be contributing to what you have going on now, and set an intention for healing and resolution of all of those things. If you're interested in employing biofield tuning as a way to assist you in doing that, it would be my pleasure serving you. Hello. I realized after I finished filming yesterday that it would be nice for me to give you a suggestion on what to do when you find yourself with a symptom, whether a new, recently starting symptom or one that you've had for a long time. Because the tips that I gave you in the video earlier can be perfectly relevant and helpful for you, whether your symptom is new or long-term. So think. Ask yourself, what could be related to the symptom? What could be contributing to this issue that I am having? How do I feel about this? And what could be contributing to this way that I feel? Is there a circumstance that started around the time where I started having this symptom? Did something happen? Was I stressed about something? Did something happen in one of my relationships? What happened associated with the start of this symptom? Looking at long-term symptoms, think, how do I feel about this? Does it make me afraid, worried? Do I feel hopeless? Do I feel like I can't have what I want? I can't create what I want? I can't do what I want? How does this symptom, how does this issue make me feel? Does it make me feel helpless? Does it make me feel angry? Do I feel hope? Do I feel hope that I can do something about this symptom or this issue and resolve it? Or do I feel helpless or hopeless? All of those things, all of that information is useful. Are these ways that I feel empowering? Do I feel like I have the ability to do something about it? Or are they disempowering? And once you have that understanding, that enables you to make decisions and choices. How do I want to change how I relate to this issue and my health, or whatever it is? How do I want to relate to this? What can I do that is empowering for me when it comes to this symptom or this issue or whatever it is? It's not just this kind of thing, health issues, symptoms, where this can be employed. You can use this strategy, whatever area of life you're talking about. So I hope that's helpful to you. What can I do to help myself with this situation? How can I understand better what is going on here? How can I take control back of something that may be making me feel disempowered or out of control or helpless? Breathe. I'm Sandra Lee with MiracleInspirations.com and Breathe Life's Inspirations blog. Sending you love and hope for your wellness, your healing. Take your power back. Breathe. Love yourself.